As a part of the conceptual class, we understood what are user defined functions and how do we really create the user defined functions and register them, use them. We'll try to see all these things as a part of our practical exercises. Let's go ahead and import functions and also type. It's better to import function one by one so that you know which function you are importing, how are you working on that. So I did import the UDF now. UDF function. Then let us try to import a couple of types also. See, I'm importing the types here. It is not the function, types. Whenever you are importing the types, you have to say from pyspark.sql.types, then import. Let's go ahead and import all these things. We'll use them. You know already how to create a data frame by using a range function and by using a 2df method. Let's go ahead and do that. I'll be using this data frame. Yes, we are all set now. First and foremost thing in using the user defined function is go ahead and create one function. Let us try to create one simple function to calculate the any number power to the 3. It's going to be a Python function def. I'm defining a function power 3. Then I will just give the input as a double value and then colon. Indentation is bit important here, otherwise it will throw an error message. Return double value and to the power of 3. This is a very simple function. Let's go ahead and execute this. Let us see whether it works or not. If not, we'll fix it. There you go. The function is working now. But we have defined a function. We got to know whether this function is working fine or not. How do we do that? Test it out. Power 3 will provide a input. Look at that. It is definitely working. But let us test it for one more value. 2 to the power of 3 is 8 only, right? Let us not leave it there. Let us try to go for the next number. It is working. Let us go for some bigger number. Let us say some 10. It's definitely working. We have created a function in Python. Remember, it is a Python function. And then we have tested it also. The next aspect is we got to go ahead and register it to use it. The way we register is we have already imported this UDF, right? All we have to do is give some name, any name which you like. Then let's go ahead and say UDF and then let's say power 3. This is how you register it. Let's go ahead and run this. We have an indent. As I said, we need to be careful of the indent. It should work now. Yes, we registered it. So now after registering, we can use this function on the data frame. The data frame, let us go and check what are the values in our data frame. We got to use the function on this data frame. These are the numbers from 0 to 9. There are 10 numbers. To use the function, this is a registered function. The name of the function is power 3 UDF. So the way we can use it is Spark UDF, type select, then provide the name of the function. The name of the function is power 3 UDF. Let's go ahead and provide the name of the column on which we want to calculate or apply this particular function. The name of the column here is number. You can see, right? This is the name of the column. We provided that. Let's go ahead and see whether it works or not. Typing this. There you go. It is very much working. As I said, we have registered and it is working as a data frame function. But if you want to use this particular function as a part of an expression, it wouldn't work. Let us see whether it works or not. What you have to do is you have to say Spark UDF dot, instead of saying select, let's go with the select expression and then let us say power 3 UDF and then provide the column name. Let us see if it works or not. Is the syntax is right? It is right. Let's go and see whether it works or not. This is not working. This is undefined function. What we got to do is we have to register it. To use this as a function, as a part of an expression, we got to register it. We have to register as a part of the SQL. How do we do that? Very, very simple. Spark dot UDF dot register and then give the name of the function power 3 by 1 and then give the function power 3, provide the type. I'll provide double type. Go ahead and use this. It is registered now. Now, if you go ahead and use this and replace this with this, because we have registered as a power 3 pi 1. So let us register this and see if it works or not. It is working. It is definitely not throwing an error, but all the values what we got is null. Why is that happening? Can you just think of why is it happening? Based on our conceptual class, can you think of why is it happening? It is happening because there is an issue with the return type. If you really go and see our data frame, Spark UDF dot show, these are the numbers. And if you print the schema of this, print schema, this is a long. So we are trying to provide it as a double type, the return as a double type. There is a mismatch in the way the numbers are there in a data frame and the way the numbers are there in the return type what we are specifying. To fix this, all we got to do is go ahead and register this as a long type because the numbers what has a long type. Let's go ahead and register this with the same name so that we can test whether it is working or not. Registration is done. It says because we already have registered the function power 3 pi replaced a previously registered function because we have already registered it earlier. Let us go and see whether it works or not. We'll just copy and paste the same expression and see whether it is working fine or not. There you go. It is very much working. Wonderful. We had a very engaging practical session of user defined functions. Please do practice it so that you will be able to have a good control over all the things whatever we have been discussing. Thank you.